time before I gotta make dinner, so I thought I'd rush out here and see where I'm at, throw a few pulls. Got a strong rod and a brand new stinky spoon. So let's throw it out there and see how we do with the stinky 1-0 spoon. I'm kind of wanting to get Arctic char. And this will be a short session today. I'm just out here for a little bit of joy. It's quiet. Turn the music up. Be quiet. Because we're not expecting to get fish on this lure. But this is how you get XP. You eventually get a bite. I'm bringing it quick here now and try again. Just to show everybody what I got going. Right now I'm fishing with this 1-0. It's got nothing on it. And I actually have a 6 as well. So let's just make sure we're on the right rod. There's the 6 on the stale. And on the Shirar, I've got the stinky one. So let's just make sure we got fish. We'll switch over to the first rod and quickly see that we've got char out here. Shallow, shallow, shallow lake. At least here, if I cast straight out. Kind of hard to fish in such shallow water. Down. Oh, I see a fish going for it. I slowed it down. There it is. There it is. Did you see that? You watch it come in? It's a grayling. You went a long way for that. So we'll cast a little bit out this further direction now and see if I can get a little deeper water. I've come to the other side. I used to be on the other side of the lake, but I wanted to see the sunrise on the water, so I came over this way. Anyways, we pulled that in pretty quick. We got that grayling. We're obviously, I'm shooting for Arctic char, possibly salmon. That's definitely bigger than a grayling. Increase that tension up now. Stale rod, rushy on 7 monofilament, or sorry, fluorocarbon. Got our first fish on that is meaningful. I might have to grow out my beard to match my player character now, because I got a full beard in game. I think Jack's made all that happen. That's just awesome. Good job, buddy. And this guy's taking line, so I'm going to just bring this tension up a bit. See if I can hold it on 35 or 40 without snapping her off. Because I need to make some line. We'll go at 40. That's about right. That's perfect right there. That fish is getting tired holding red like that. And again, 10 feet of water. So fish is most of the way out there. Fighting that tension perfectly there. This is a good little fish fight here we got going. Uh-oh, I hung. Looks like my machine locked. That's a little sad. We'll have to be right back. But we know what to do. We'll get restarted shortly. Okay, everybody, here we go. Spawning back in the game. We'll get that that stale rod out again. And I only have an hour for my daily challenge, so I'm really hoping I can crank out a couple more char here. I need a couple of salmon too if I'm going to do it. But we only have an hour, so let's just have some fun here. We got that first rod. Let's just get that in the water. It had a fish on, and I lost the game, sadly. It does happen. Fighting a goodie. And right now, I believe it's a number 6 spoon. And I see fish. Pulling in lures. There we go. Oh, it's a little guy. I'm pulling him in quick. Here we go. Oh my. A little grayling again. Must be that same little fish. I'll be right back. I'm going to go shut my door. Oh, look at that. Reflection on the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. Chill music's on. On. Whatever it is, it's tiny, it's coming in quick. Probably another grayling. Look at that, actually, it's a little juvenile brown. It's still such a beautiful fish. Oh my gosh. In the sun like that? Are you kidding? Beautiful. We're facing the sun. We're fishing right into the sun. See, so we've got browns here, Arctic char here. We've got grayling here, so far in just the last 5-10 minutes. So fishing with the little spoony spoon. On the stale rod with a rushy. Halfway in. We're going to recast to a new spot. Alright, rushing it in. Go out this direction now. Still not very deep. Welcome, whoever may have joined. Yeah, we got a fish on. Here we go. Here we go. Coming in fast. Little guy. Little guy. It's a char. It's a little char. And it's kind of like a brownie. Sure looks like a brownie. Except all that beautiful red in there. Alright, we're doing really well with that little spoon. Let's take a peek at what we got going here. We're fishing with the hook size of 6. I'm so interested to just mess around with my spinner in here because there's so much different fish. I'd like to see what it would catch. Nothing's going to land on that 1-0 I have here on the second rod. And it's jerk bait here. So let's just throw my 5 on this 3 rod real quick. And take a peek. If we look at where I'm at on the map, you can see I'm fishing off this cute little point here. A lot of times I'll like to fish near one of these river exits, and I just slay. So I could fish from like right here towards that little opening. And let's see how I do real quick. That's how I fished char when I had to go for the gold. See how there's that opening right there? Right in the middle? I come over here and there's little fish nearby. Let's just throw that 3rd rod in the water. There's a grayling in front of me. There's a char right in front of me, little one. But let's just throw that spinner now right out towards the water exit. Spinner drops a little bit quicker and stays down a little bit easier. But I don't know what it's going to take. To be honest, so many fish will bite it. And we have a recent fix to adjust the biting and get more bites. So I'm expecting more crazy bites. And we just don't know, right? This is early access. It's a brand new update that went live today. And this is so shallow, I'm uncomfortable now. See, we're only in 1.5 meters of water. So that spinner's got no room to work. So we're gonna move. Even though I tried to make a good point earlier. That's how it goes. We're still gonna throw the spinner in, we're still just gonna throw it back out, and oop, that was horrible. Sometimes it just does not go. That's a little better. 41 meters. Alright, let's get that in here. Nice good pull here with the spinner. Spinner 5. If there's Atlantic salmon in here, they'll take that. I don't remember if there's salmon in here or not. But we were on the fish with that little, with that other spoon. We can always go back. There we go, spinner boy. Yeah. Oh, look at it go. It's running. Tighten up that tension. There we go. There we go. Yeah, 35, 40. And this is a pretty good rod reel, right? It's the director on the Champion, with the Champion. It's one of my favorite rig ups for sure. Got a goodie on here. That rod up a little bit. This is nice. He's coming in a little bit each go. Still taking a run though. Increase that tension up to 50, 55. Here's what I love about this reel. When he lets go, watch how much line comes in. See that? I just crank it. It just comes right in so fast, so fast. It's a really nice reel. Sometimes the dark black, it almost looks like a lammy glass black. It's hard to see off the terrain though. See, I can't really see my reel or rod very well. It's partly why I like the Steo. It's bright. But if you're fishing at night, you can always just turn on your light and your things begin to reflect. It's easy to see. You just want to make sure you can see that the rod's doing its job. This looks like a salmon or a brownie. I can't tell yet. It's good sized. Here we go. Try and catch him. Oh, he got out of that. Did you see that? Come on. It's a salmon. Silver. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 8,150 points is really good score, actually. And I'd like to point out, if I put that on the Steo rod, I'd have been fishing that fish for 15 more minutes, it seems like. You know, that came in pretty quick at 2 minutes and 36 seconds. That's nothing, but look at the weight. The weight's good. It's a good looking fish. Man, I'd do that all day long. Love that. All right. Hey, we have leveled up. 103. Not sure what my level does for me, but make me feel old. You only get access to the white beard if your character is over 103 levels. Okay. Let's cut that tension back down to 20. We'll start reeling them in a little bit again and see how we do. We're gonna stay with the spinner 5, and you can see why. It's just a fun lure. It's so good against so many things, right? Like here I am. I've got it looks like a little juvenile. Yep. Not very good score, but it will help me with this. Wrapped up the challenge for Atlantic salmon. Now we just need to wrap up Atlantic char. So now we're going to consider quickly, can I just focus in on char? Look for red, right? It's the red bottom. I've already got gold on this fish before, but you can tell he likes spoons. And earlier in the day, I snuck out and I tried to get leeches working on just straight up bait. Like if you look at my 5th rod right now, I hooked up leeches to see if I could get leeches to go. Remember, this is a tiny, tiny rod, right? Oh my gosh. It's a light rod. Very short, not very strong. But it will pull in a char. What it won't do is pull in a salmon, right? Because the salmon's so much heavier. So I want to be careful not to catch salmon, because this is underrated in terms of strength on that 5th rod. But I did try it earlier today. It does work. So we're going to just go ahead and stick with what's been working for us, which is the 1st rod or the 3rd rod, where we've got the spinner or the spoon. So we'll go back to 1, the stale rod, my fave. We'll throw towards ringlets in the water. Tension's down. Reel on 2 for the rushy. Music's good. I'm avoiding making dinner so I can fish. Alright, here we go. Get that lure to the bottom and I'll start up. Here we roll. A little bit later in the day now. 7:24 in the morning. Where am I? I'm in a pretty big lake here on the south end of the Norwegian Reserve. Earlier in the day we fished all these earlier lakes, got char in every single one of them, because one of my challenges was for char today, obviously, and so we're trying to wrap that up. So I snuck on to see if I could get a few more of those to bite up for me on the spoon. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, like that. What's fun about the char, they do fight a little bit more than the grayling, obviously. But you can see I'm pulling them in fast with this rushy. Might be a juvenile. But he does pull. He does pull. It's not like you need to keep the tip up. He's not that hard. See, this is definitely what we're after. A little bronze, a little Arctic char. Again, tightening down with the spoon kind of limits out what's going to hit that lure. Just need a few more of those. It's the perfect little place to pick up fish. Nice little quiet lake all to yourself. Beautiful calm water, fish jumping, chill music. Life is good. And I am grateful. I want my videos to be chill. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two, but you'll be more relaxed after a little fishing. Fish, that lure's coming right up out of the water, or off the bottom there. About a meter off it. Yeah, I got it right by the shore. It's coming in lightning fast. That is a beautiful brown trout right there. Taking the spoon. Such a beautiful fish, brown trout. Looks like a char without the red, just bigger. Quite a bit bigger. And you'll note that we do not have any quests activated. We're just out here fishing in a random location on the map. And we're kind of testing out the new fix for the baits and lures. And there being curiosity by fish to inspect baits and lures. So we're expecting the odd bite like that. Oh my gosh, the timing's so perfect. Taking line at 30, no. Alright, 30, put the stop on him. Get that guy to come out over to this side a bit. Oh, look at that. Wow. You guys, I just snapped that off at 30. That is very surprising. I've only done that a few times ever. I didn't feel like I was strong-arming it, but occasionally the fish pulls directly away from you while you're reeling it in on your gap, and it gets twice the amount of tension that it would normally get, and it snaps instantly. And that's what happened in my record of things. Again, learn from your mistakes. We'll lower that tension down to 20 again. You know, it was low enough at the start, and I guess 30 was just too much. All right, we got our rig back up. We're going to just slide right over here a little bit so I'm not fishing over this shallow nook. I scared a little fish off just there. And that was very unusual. See a snap off like that. But I've seen it in real life as well, and I've seen rods break. So, you know, weird things can happen. And we're just fishing in just the shallowest water. Oh my gosh. And we only need a couple more chars, so I'm just trying to kind of wrap up a few pulls and call it a day before I go make some tacos. Spoon drop down. Someone caught a legendary fish here on this session earlier. I think it was Matthew. Congrats. I have not yet started my search for said. I need bigger gear. And I've been just kind of saving money, making videos, just working through grinding until I have enough dough to do it. And I'll get the Big Daddy reel. So I can have some strength behind that fish fight. Yeah. Alright, letting him run. Running good on 20. We'll go to 25 safely. Still running, 35, 30. All right, we're going to hold there. Man, he's running really good. Look at that. Out to 45 already. Going up to 40. Oh boy, it's nerve-wracking. But this is the game you play. You got to make sure you tire the fish, but keep him on. Oh my gosh, look how fast he's coming in. Sometimes they swim right at you. And you better be reeling it in, or he's going to spit it out. All right, 40's holding good and strong. Making a little bit of time on this guy, a little bit of line as well. What a good time, huh? Fishing big, big fish on a cute little lake. How good is life? Gonna let you go, buddy. Just come on in. Oh, he's just coming right in fast. Look at that. This is when you're glad you have a fast reel. Still able to take line at 40 though. He's not completely tired. It's a nice evening here in Seattle, Washington. Almost mowed the lawn today. Keyword there is almost. Just want a little bit more sunlight on the grass before I cut it. All right. Where are you? Look how deep that guy is right there. Rod is straight down, and he's still 5 feet down, 5 meters down. So I'm gonna, oh, can't pull him up yet. See, very carefully, can't do that too early. Tension's just too high. Bring him up to the surface before you try and bring him in. Oh, come on, baby. There you go. Little bronzy salmon played that rushy rod real hard. 7K on that because that's not that strong of a reel. It's perfect for small salmon. But if I got a big gold on there, we'd be fighting that thing forever, right? We're hoping for Arctic char. We're fishing spoons. Yeah, good times. Letting that lure drop. Turn that tension down to 20. And we'll pull this in. And it's going to be my last pull unless I get a fish. Because I got to make dinner. We'll do our best, little stop and go, keep that bait down there. It sure would be interesting to see where the fish are. That bait drop one last time fully, start bringing it in. Maybe we'll get lucky. I say bait and lure interchangeably all too often. Alright, we're getting zeroed on this last pull, so we're going to call our stream good for now so that imBestefar can go make dinner. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight for a few quick pulls. I really appreciate all the calm joy. Thanks so much, everybody. Peace and love.